Hi, all my dear intermediate students, IIT students, NEET students. Grand welcome to BMS Academy of Physics classes for IIT students and NEET students. NGOs Colony Vanasthalipuram. Thanks for joining with me. In this video class, I'm going to present some important previous entrance questions asked in 2024 January phase 1. The very important questions I'm going to discuss now. From each and every shift in this phase, they asked one question from this chapter. So I hope all the students can get maximum benefit from this information from this video class. Now, this is my academy information. For more details, you go to the description box. If you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to my video channel. Now, let us start quickly. First question is two charges plus 5q minus 2q. This is the origin I am drawing now. This is the origin here given. At a distance 3a, one charge is given there. That charge is 5q. And at another distance minus 5a, so another charge that is minus 2q is placed. This is the origin. Okay. So now assumed one circle here. Observe the problem carefully. One circle is assumed here by selecting the radius 4a. I'm representing with the red pen. By selecting the radius 4a, one circle is assumed here, closed surface. Now question is, what is the flux through this closed surface? Its radius is given as 4a. This is the question. According to Gauss law, my dear students, according to Gauss law, total flux is equals to Q net divided by net charge divided by epsilon naught. This is the formula, general formula. Based on this concept, general definition, they asked this question. How simple question it is now. Q net means what? The charge enclosed by the closed surface. Now, in this closed surface, what charge is enclosed here? 5q charge. Only 5q is enclosed. And 2q is not enclosed in this circuit. So that's why we have to consider only 5q. Therefore, phi is equals to 5q divided by epsilon naught. My dear students, this is the information. So option number D, 5q divided by epsilon naught, which is the correct answer. Okay, let us go to next question immediately. An electron is moving. This is electron here. It is moving with some velocity u equals to 1 meters per second, which towards a plane sheet, infinitely charged plane sheet it is. Infinitely charged plane sheet, its surface charge density is given as plus sigma. Now, the distance of the electron from the sheet is given as 1 meter. Okay, it is situated at a distance 1 meter from the sheet. Now, in time t equals to 1 second, so in 1 second it strikes the surface. Okay, question is, what is the maximum value of surface charge density? That is the question. So my dear students, you have to select S equals to ut plus half at square. This is the correct formula. This problem is coming under the concept of motion of a charged particle in uniform electric field. So in this topic, they asked one question. So u is nothing but 1, t is nothing but 1 second, plus half, a means eq by m. Because f equals to ma, f is nothing but eq. So we can say, select that formula, okay, into 1 second. So this is equals to, distance is nothing but minus 1 meter, because the electron is situated at a distance minus 1 meter. This left side of the sheet. That's why we are selecting minus. Now charge of the electron is minus e. Okay, so minus 1. This is 1 plus that is half into e into charge of electron is minus e divided by m into 1 square. So this one goes this side. So minus 2 equals to half of, this is minus here, minus half of E by M. Okay, so sigma, what is E for? E is nothing but intensity of electric field, that equals sigma by 2 epsilon naught. This is the question. Okay, so fundamental formula of intensity of a sheet. Okay, you should know all these fundamental formulas first of all. Unless you know the conceptual model, fundamental formulas, you cannot derive this equation. Okay, so EQ by M is nothing but sigma by 4 pi epsilon naught. That is 4 minus minus cancel is equals to what happens now? EQ, that is sigma by 2 epsilon naught into E by M. My dear students, so finally what I am writing here, sigma value 8 times what is that given in the problem, no need to derive, M epsilon naught by E. So finally, but in the problem is given as sigma equals to alpha into M epsilon naught divided by E. So instead of alpha, what is given there? 8. So 8 is the correct answer, my dear students. Okay, let us go to very next question. Third question, assertion reason type. We know that this is a equipotential surface. At each and every point, according to equipotential surface definition, at each and every point, potential is constant. So potential at A equals to potential at B at these 2 points. Okay, the difference between these two potentials is nothing but dV equal to 0. So if potential difference is 0, work done is equals to potential difference into charge. If you want to move the positive charge, unit positive charge from one point to another point, so what is the work done means W equals to dV into Q. So dV for what? W is equals to dV means 0 here into Q. Okay, so this is the information I am giving now. So therefore W equal to 0. Second one, assertion, reason. Electric lines of force travel perpendicular to the surface. Electric lines of force always perpendicular to the surface. This concept also is a right answer for equipotential surface. So W is equals to Fs cos 90. They are perpendicular. So that's why work done is 0. So this is the correct reason for that as assertion. So option number D is the correct answer. Let us go to next one. Electric potential on the surface of an atomic nucleus. This is a nucleus now. So its charge is given as Ze because atomic number is given there. So element we don't know, but atomic number is given. The charge is 50e, that is Ze. Radius of the circle also is given. R equals to 9 into 10 to the power of minus 13 centimeters is given. That is 9 into 10 to the power of minus 15 meters. Now question is, what is the potential on the surface? That is the question. Potential formula, all my dear IIT NEET aspirants, you should know this formula first of all. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught to 9 into 10 power 9. Charge is nothing but 50 into charge of electron 1.610 to the power of minus 19 coulomb divided by this is 9 into 10 to the power of minus 15. So if you cancel that, you will get what here? You will get what here? That is 8 into 10 to the power of 6 volts. So therefore, fill up the blank is 8. Okay, here you have to write 8. My dear students, very simple questions they are asking now in 2024, January phase 1. Now, I want to explain the fifth question. Two charges Q and 3Q are separated by distance r in air or vacuum. So I am considering two charges here. So Q1 here, Q2 here. So they are separated by distance r. Then force is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by r square. Okay, this is equation number 1. Now these two charges are placed in the now I am enlarging these charges now Q1 Q2 here. They are separated by some distance. So this is a distance. Now I am cancelling this first method. Okay. So they are separated by the distance r. Question is at what distance? At what distance from Q1 net electric field is 0? This is the point. So this is nothing but null point position, my dear students. So null point position information I am giving here. X is equals to R divided by like charges are selected here. That's why under root of Q2 by Q1 plus 1. This is the formula. Unless you know this formula, you cannot derive the problem. Okay. So X is equals to R by under root of this is 3Q divided by Q plus 1. So R divided by 1 plus root 3. 1 plus root 3. So option number C is the correct answer. So if like charges are separated, then null point position plus 1. If unlike poles and charges are separated, then null point position formula, it is minus, okay, represented by minus. Okay, if for in the case of like charges, the null point lies in between the two charges as shown in the diagram. In the case of unlike charges, one is positive, one is negative, then a null point lies outside of the charges, which is nearby a negative charge, which is closer to negative charge. So x is nothing but distance from negative charge in such a case. Okay, so I told that model also. Let us go to very next problem. Now a particle, sixth problem, a particle of charge -2, minus q, mass m, moving in the circular path along infinitely long charge density. So this is infinitely long conductor here. Its linear charge density is given lambda. Then one particle is rotating by assuming the conductor as the center. This particle is moving. Its charge is given, its mass is given. It is moving at a distance r from the conductor. So this is the information given. So what is the problem here? What is the question here? Then the time period will be given as its time period. What is the time period? So what concept is involved here? As a particle revolves, rotates by assuming the conductor as a center here, then centripetal force will be existed. So centripetal force F is equals to mr omega square. But this force is nothing but EQ, my dear students. So this is EQ equals to mr omega square. Okay, mr omega square. But E is nothing but what? Due to infinitely long charged conductor, infinitely long charged conductor, what is the intensity formula? Lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught, 2 pi epsilon naught r. This is the formula for intensity due to infinitely long charged conductor. Okay, so there exists one formula definitely for each and every problem. Okay, in physics particularly, mr omega square. Then omega square you can calculate, you know. Omega square is equals to what happens here? Lambda divided by into q divided by 2 pi epsilon naught mr square, r into r square. This mr comes this side. Okay, so now this is 4 pi square by t square. This is the formula because angular velocity is omega is 2 pi by t. Okay, so then we can write like this: lambda into q divided by 2 pi epsilon naught mr square. My dear students, one k value 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Okay, 1 by 4 pi. 2k value 1 by 2 pi epsilon naught. So if we substitute these two here, in this case, 4 pi square by t square equals to lambda into q divided by this is 2k also we can write. Okay, divided by mr square. 1 by 2 pi epsilon naught value is 2k, right? So by substitute calculating this, then we can get t equals to 2 pi r. Do the calculation under root of, okay, under root of m by 2k lambda q, m by 2 k lambda q. So this is the formula, option number 3, my dear students. Let us go to very next problem quickly. Electric intensity is given Ex, but we want only Ex value. Ex value 6 there. Okay, na? So this is Ex, this is Ey, this is Ez. Okay, Ex we selected. And surface area, normal area vector an cap is equals to 30, because it is also along x-axis. Remember the one point here, in order to define the flux, then intensity direction should be along the normal radial vector, an cap. Okay, so both should be in the same direction, then only flux becomes maximum. The flux becomes maximum under what condition? Means if normal area is parallel to intensity of electric field. So flux becomes maximum, right? So phi is equals to E bar dot an cap. If we consider both Ex and Ex, Ax cos theta, theta value 0 degrees here, because both are in the same direction, theta 0 degrees. So cos 0 is 1. So therefore Ex into Ax, therefore 30 into Ex value 6 into 30. So answer is 180, my dear IIT students. Very, very important course topic it is. Intensity given, normal aerial vector given. He is asking this a normal aerial vector is lying on YZ plane. Remember this point. So YZ plane. If the coil is on YZ plane, then we have to consider x-axis intensity will be along x-axis. So its normal area is perpendicular to yz plane. The normal area perpendicular to yz plane is nothing but along x-axis. Okay, so that is the reason why we selected area along x-axis. Intensity also is along x-axis, that is 6 value is selected. If both are in the same direction, flux becomes a maximum. He is asking electric flux to the area. Okay, so very important. This is in Weber. Now, where the next problem? Force between two charges Q1, Q2 are placed here. So initially, force between two charges Q1 here and Q2 here, distance between them is R. Then force becomes equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1, Q2 by R square. Okay, first equation. Now, if the two four charges are placed at a distance Q1, Q2 at a distance R by 5, placed in R by 5 in a given medium. This is a medium. Okay. So in a given medium permittivity is epsilon R. Okay. Now we are going to find out that permittivity, dielectric constant, also called as permittivity of the medium, absolute permittivity. So how to calculate now? This is F dash. F dash equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught epsilon R. Okay. So Q1, Q2, we are not changing the charges, but distance is R by 5 means R square by 25. Okay, so if 25 goes to top, 25 by epsilon R, that is additional value. Remaining 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1, Q2 by R square. This is as usual. Okay, second equation. So F dash by F, if we do calculation, then what happens? 25 by epsilon R it is. 25 by epsilon R and divided by 1. Okay, so then F dash is equals to 25 by epsilon R into 25 by epsilon R into F. Okay, so 25 divided by epsilon R, I think given there. So epsilon R value is 5 given, then F. Therefore, 5F. My dear students, this is option number B. Okay, so very simple, Coulomb's law. The concept involved in this problem is Coulomb's law. So they are selecting the concepts now. From each and every conceptual model, they will give one problem. So 20 shifts will be there in phase 1 because 10 days, 5 days program means each day of morning session, afternoon session means total 5 twos are 10. 10 shifts will be there, okay, in phase 1. From 10 shifts, they selected 10 questions. Means from each shift, we are expecting one question definitely from this chapter. Okay, so my dear students, this is the information I want to give here. So some more examples are there. You see, this is the problem and this is the problem. So many examples are there. Last example, you see 11th question. So a smaller cube is there and larger cube is there. In smaller cube, 2Q charge is there. In larger cube, 3Q charge is there. So this is a Q1 here, this is Q2 here, Q2 here. Now question is what is the ratio of fluxes? So flux due to inner cube, flux due to inner cube is phi 1 is equals to Q1 by epsilon naught, phi 2 is equals to Q2 by epsilon naught. Q2 by epsilon naught means the charge should be enclosed within the boundary. So in the case of first one, in the case of first cube, inner cube, the charge enclosed is only 2Q. That's why 2Q by epsilon naught. Okay, so answer is 2Q. Equation number 1. In the second cube, two charges are enclosed here. So that is 3Q plus 2Q I am writing divided by epsilon naught. This is 5Q by epsilon naught. Equation number 2. Therefore, ratio is asking phi 1 is to phi 2 equals to 2 is to 5. My dear students, very simple question it is. Like that, nearly 10-11 questions asked. They asked in phase 1 examination in 2024 January. So this is my way of explanation, my dear students. If you want to join in our institution, a bundle of abundance of concepts will be there. If you want to join in our institution, you go through the description box given below, follow Google Map, and directly you can come over to my academy, listen my classes, and get the confidence and try to get the rank. Okay, so 100% surety we are giving to you. Definitely each and every student can get maximum marks in physics, so that they will select they can select this academy. So because physics is a tough subject, it plays an important role in deciding the rank. Okay, so selecting the good master, physics master also is very important. I'm a tuition master. I'm not working in any institution. Okay, I established my own academy in NGO's colony, Vanasthalipuram. You follow Google Map for my address. Okay, and wishing you all the best. Thanks for joining with me. Thanks for watching me my video classes regularly. Keep on watching my video classes for more tips and tricks in physics. Okay, wishing you all the best, my dear IIT students. NEET classes are also started now. 5 months course will be there, so maximum information will be given to you. I have 30 years of teaching experience in corporate institutions, Narayana, Chaitanya, every colleges I worked there. So tremendous experience is there. So no doubt at all, you will get good marks in physics if you join in our institution. Okay, select good lecturer, select good conceptual master individually. And if you want physics, you can select physics master. If you want say chemistry, you can select chemistry. Individually, you can select. Okay, online classes, offline classes are running. Follow my instructions. Okay, wishing you all the best, Nana. Bye.